Hey, Vsauce. Not Michael here. As the future tends to move on, so does our advancement in technological research. As time goes on, the innovation expands. 10 years ago, we may not have been able to discover a cure for a certain disease. Or 10 years ago, we may have not been able to have a certain invention that was quite unveiled. Moving on. As that begs the question, humans are known to have a fear of the unknown, and with doing so, the future also can all be unknown. So then that just begs the question, will humanity ever be able to predict the future? The short answer, no. However, we are often able to predict our future actions. The future perfect tense is a tense often used in any sort of language, in which by a certain time period, I will have done this. By this other time period, I will have done that. It is used all over to us, and in a nutshell, the future perfect tense is organized by the words will and have. Will have. For example, by 2020, I will have become a millionaire. By 2021, I will have not become an alcoholic because I do not do that.
But you already knew that in English. So we're going to teach you that verb tense in Spanish. So what you do is you take the verb haber, which means to have. And what you do with haber is you take the root form of the irregular verb, H-A-B-R, and you conjugate that with 6 different endings. The endings are as followed, as, a, hemos, ace, and on. All of them are formed with an accent with the exception of hemos. So now, to form the verb, all you simply have to do is habré, habrás, habrá, habremos, habréis, y habrán. But that's just the first part of the verb tense. So now what you do is you take the past participle of the verb that you want to say. Por ejemplo, habré salido. I have left. I have exited. Habré pasado. I have passed. Habré graduado. I have graduated. Now, for example, you can use this in a sentence such as por el año que viene me habré graduado de Oberfeld.
Now that you know how to form the new verb, let's try some examples. By next week, we will have seen Guardians of the Galaxy. Now try conjugating that into Spanish. Pause the video to think about it. Now, let's see if we got this answer. Por la semana próxima, nosotros habremos visto a Guardianes de la Galaxia. Now, did you get this right? Moving on. By the year 2019, Senior Al will have gone to Spain and France. Let's see how you conjugate this in Spanish. Now, let's see if you got por el año 2019, Senior Al habrá ido a la España y Francia. Did you get that one right? Now let's dig a little deeper. By the end of the night, I will have danced with her. Shout out to band, dance with me. You're gonna cut that out, right? Now, if you got por el final de noche, yo habré bailado con ella, then you're correct. Now, for the final example. By the end of this video, you guys will have learned the future perfect tense. Now let's see if you guys can get this one. Now, if you got por el final de este video, vosotros habréis aprendido el tiempo futuro perfecto, then you're catching on. And if you got all 4 examples correct, then congratulations, you've learned the future perfect tense. So now that you know the future perfect tense, you can say what you will have done in the future and what you will have done in this point in the time period. You can easily predict the future in that sort of sense. But at the end of your life, will you be satisfied with what you've done? And as always, thanks for watching.